Before we ever start drawing lines on paper and figuring out what the expansion is going to look like, we took a pause, and the first thing that we did was called visioning. And the two things that we heard that we didn't want to lose on the campus was the familial culture and the horses.
My family moved here in 1856, and there were probably 4 or 5 of the family that lived on the property just that the hospital has here. And one of them, Doc Haggard, was the one that was interested in horses. So he was my favorite.
We have quite a few long stay patients on the campus, and specifically our eating disorders patients, and they spend quite a bit of their day at the end of that unit that overlooks the pasture. So I think just having that serene, calming environment with the animals out there and the horses to be able to look at is just a way to provide a sense of calm that you can't create artificially.
We were seeing something that was not usual. She stopped eating like sweets, and bread. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird, like that's not normal, right, for kids. So I started searching, like the best options for her. You're parents and you want to know that you're doing the right decision. Since the moment that she got there, she saw outside and she saw this horse. And she fell in love with the horse. Like every morning when she woke up, she would look at the horse, and all the time she would talk about the horse that was outside from her room.
When I first saw the horse, I was like, oh, I have like a roommate. And I was so happy that I could just like stare at him, and whenever I felt lonely, I could just sit there and like talk to him. And it made me super happy to have a friend there, not like lonely.
To have 180 acres that the hospital is situated on, and to be able to have the nature and kind of a healing environment wrapped around the hospital just provides that extra respite for not only our patients, but their families when they're here on campus.
My husband told her, when you come out from the hospital, we're gonna go and see the horse. And then slowly she got better and better and better until right now she's here.
As everybody worked really hard, including Bella and her parents, she kept making progress and moving through the program and making the steps that we needed her to make to recover. And when you get to be part of that, it's like, wow, man, what a good job this is. You like, oh yeah, I get to work with kids like that.
While we don't actually offer equine therapy, the horses inspire kids and families to pursue that when they leave their treatment, because it's been so powerful for them on the unit.
I really love horses because when I see them, it makes me feel like I belong somewhere. And when I ever started riding them, I felt free and like I actually found a friend who cared about me.
I love your patients. Love kids. I love working or doing things for them, and anything that can improve their day. And maybe they got a little blood that I have. They just like horses.
I think it's a symbol of survival in sometimes a difficult environment and resilience. You see the horses go through different weather conditions, and their coats, even when it's still hot, they know that winter's coming and their coats will develop fur that will help them see them through the winter. It's an ancient connection. It connects us to the land, it connects us to the community, it connects us to each other.
The culture is special, just like the horses, and rare, just like the horses. I think it just harkens back to how it's become this unofficial mascot of Children's Medical Center Plano.